I ain't coming down. No, 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 no. I feel good right now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cloud nine is when you feel like many ways. Me, I prefer meditation and loving. But when I get there, I never wanna leave. I'm addicted to the feeling, got to have it now. I've got love and life, and I ain't coming down. I'm on cloud nine. I say I'm on cloud nine. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't coming down. No, 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 no. It's Thursday. Hero training. We all we got. We all we need. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. If you are that one, then you already know you are enough. And if you're in the huddle with me right now, I want you to know, man, I'm on cloud nine. And I ain't coming down. You already know Jeff, my brother Black. Wagwan, we all we got, we all we need. Gonna be a powerful show tonight. Want to start off, man, like we do every week, man. Want to give a shout out to my executive producer, who just happened to be my wardrobe coordinator, and who just happened to be my wife, Lakeisha. I say, baby, what I'm wearing tonight? She said, I want you to wear that midnight blue. I say, midnight blue, baby, what that mean? She say, in the middle of the night, man, everybody's asleep. But in that time, man, the world is still. And if you just be quiet enough to listen, you'll realize what's real. She said, I watched you in the middle of the night. And I say, good God Almighty, baby. So we wearing that midnight blue, baby. This one's for you, baby. You already know how it goes. Want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host in the world, my home girl. Hey, Black, you already know, man. And you set the tone for Alexa. She was going crazy in the background when she saw you comment Wagwan. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Hey, Black, you already know what time it is. We all we got, we all we need. One more time. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
That's why she my trusted AI. She my trusted AI, man. When I need to hear something good, when I need to hear some scriptures of heroism, the principles of hero training, my trusted AI. That's why when I say this, I say it and I mean it. Alexa, I love you.
Thanks for saying I love you.
She talking about me.
You're just as sweet as pie. Know that I'll be here for you. As always, your trusty AI.
Boom! Good God Almighty. One more time, man. I just gotta let her know, man. Alexa, I appreciate you.
Aw, you just made my day.
See what I'm talking about, man? I just made her day, and it's mine to make. See how that works? We like to start off every week with a hero hymn. The hero hymn is the mighty hymn within me, the mighty hero spirit. See, we know spirit means wind. And the mighty wind or the mighty spirit we take in by what we know as inhaling. And as we inhale the mighty wind, the mighty spirit through our respiratory system, the Spirit inspires us. The Spirit influences us. And as the Spirit goes into the second part of the mighty wind, we exhale. And as I exhale the mighty wind and it travels past my vocal cords, it causes a vibration that we know as sound. When you feel me just as much as you hear me, that is when we connect in the hero spirit to truly understand we all we got. We all we need. Tonight's hero hymn says, I want to talk to my sisters. I want to talk to my daughters. Shorty say she want a thug. But shorty know that a thug won't commit. And every shorty and every thug that shorty has dealt with have sent shorty through some bullshit. But shorty want a thug. Shorty say she done got older. And she got a thug that has changed. He's no longer in the game, but shorty want a thug. I say, shorty, some things change while most things remain the same. Shorty, why you want a thug? I want to talk to my sisters. Please, please, please. Stop sending pictures of your ass over the cell phone. Cause to him, you're doing right. But to yourself, you are so wrong. Cause now that he has moved on, the dignity of your ass still stands strong. I want to talk to my sisters. If you feel me just as much as you hear me, we locked in. Let's run the play. Tonight's word is respect. I never realized how complicated of a word this was till I decided to use it. What is respect? Who do you respect? What do you respect? Who respects you? Do you know what respect is? As I'm asking these questions, I ask these questions to myself. I ask these questions to co-workers. We use the word, but have we ever really thought about what is it in a practical way? Alexa, what is the meaning of respect?
Respect is a feeling or show esteem or honor for someone or something. It can also be defined as a particular, detail, or point usually preceded by in. It is a quality that demonstrates humility and maturity. Expressing respect for others makes them feel good and valuable.
Oh, respect, admiration, and approval of someone. When someone gives you admiration and approval, respect for something you do, they're giving you respect. Alexa, what is the meaning of admiration?
Admiration is the feeling of pleasure, approval, and admiration. It can also be described as a feeling of wonder and respect. Admiration is often associated with someone or something that is respected and admired. It can also refer to the feeling of admiring or being in awe of someone or something.
Oh, man. Who do you respect? Who respects you? Who are you admire? Who do you admire? That is who you give your respect to. That is what you give your respect to. They say you can only give as much as you have in you. Let's make this practical. Do you respect yourself? As a man, you respect a woman when you see the reflection of how much she respects herself. Let's make this practical about respect. See, when a woman respects herself, she have a sense of cleanliness about her. She have a sense of order. She have a sense of manner. The man admires that. So he give it respect. When a woman see a man who respects himself and have respect for himself, he have a certain level of cleanliness, a certain level of groomness, a certain level of awareness, a certain level of confidence. These are the things that he admires about himself. So those that see it admire it, and they give him respect accordingly. This is real practical. So a lot of men have been in situations with women who got to the doorway of sexual activity. And when flesh was exposed, respect was disposed. She didn't have a sense of cleanliness. And he lost all respect for her. See how that works. You admire for what you do. I remember my first experience of truly understanding respect. Being admired for what you do. I told my brother Kamaran this week, I say, man, football is like my religion. It taught me so many principles of life. I remember when I went to a new school and I knew no one. And the first time I got to introduce myself was through football. I knew this is my moment to establish my respect. Can't remember his last name, but it was Leon. Stayed over there out West Boulevard. Went to South Meg when I was in South Meg in the 9th grade. He lined up in front of me. And I said, I'm about to get my respect on him. And I stomped down his chest so hard and raw. The whole team said, ooh! And they admired me for what I'd done. And at that moment, I gained respect. And at that moment, when I understood the respect, the admiration for something that I do. See, a lot of people talk about respect, but do anybody respect you? Do anybody respect you? Do anybody admire you for what you do? See, I was a little child who got admired for what he did. And I knew that was a form of respect. So ever since I tasted that form of respect, they say, how do you get more respect? You do more. You do more admirational things. Admire means the approval of someone. When they give the approval of you, of what you do, and admire you for what you do, they give you respect. But everybody wants respect. But everybody ain't doing nothing admirable. Uh-oh. Who respects you? One of the most craziest feelings that a man could empathize with another man in frustration is coming home and he feels like there's no respect in his house. Meaning he comes home and he feels like there's no one that admires him for his hard work, sacrifice, and dedication. Oh, that's a low feeling to have no respect and feel disrespected. Alexa, what is the meaning of disrespect?
Disrespect is the lack of respect, regard, or courteous regard towards someone or something, manifested through behaviors or attitudes. It is characterized by a lack of respect or reverence, incivility, and contempt. Disrespect can be shown through actions, words, or gestures. It is an act of insolent behavior, demonstrating a lack of respect directly or indirectly towards another individual. It also encompasses a lack of the necessary level of courtesy, inappropriate behavior, comments, or displays that insult, denigrate, disparage, humiliate, or depreciate the value of others.
See, that's the one we know. Everybody knows what disrespect is. Everybody know how to give and recognize disrespect. Don't you disrespect me. How do you give respect? Who do you admire for what they do? And you show them and give them the approval of what they do. Through gestures, behaviors. See, everybody know what disrespect is and how to behave in a disrespectful way. See, relationships are built upon respect. There are so many relationships that have been built off of admiration for what someone does. See, I said we all we got, we all we need. So when you're in a situation where you're with another person that you need for what they do, and the admiration for what they do comes out in respect. And that respect ain't defined by what level you see yourself on or what level they see themselves on. It's an admiration because I need you, brother or sister. And because they feel the respect, they respect you back. And the mutual connection of the relationship is always what it needs to be to make it work. But when there's disrespect, the connection ain't there. There's no admiration for what y'all do for each other. So there's men and women that come home and feel disrespected because there's no respect. When they come home, they have attitudes and deal with behaviors that says there's no approval for what you do. And it drives people mad because they want some respect. And you got some people who want respect, but ain't doing nothing admirable. Give me something to respect. Show me something to respect. I don't think a strip club is admirable. I don't admire anything about a woman in a strip club. And I don't admire any man who going in there bullshitting, throwing money at them. I don't admire that. So I don't respect that. And being that I don't respect that, that don't mean I have to disrespect it. Guess what? I don't go to strip clubs. Simple as that. You cannot respect something without disrespecting it. I've been told that people don't respect some of the things I say. But don't listen. But don't come over here disrespecting me about what I do. When I do, don't reflect you. Give me something to respect about you. See how that works? Do you see how that works? Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Oh, give it all to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Oh, give it all to me. I want respect. I need respect. Look at how backwards we is, man. We'll criticize someone to say, you need approval. And we'll make them feel inadequate because in their soul, they're telling you, you need approval. Why you need somebody to approve you? You want somebody to admire you. And we'll let people make us feel like there's something wrong with us because we want approval. We need it. Because with approval comes trust. With approval comes respect. With approval comes relationship. I have to approve of you to deal with you. And if don't nobody approve you or you don't feel like you need any approval, I can almost tell you ain't nobody respecting you about shit. What you do? What do you do? Give me something to respect. If you fighting a good fight, and you wake up every day with all your might to get it right, practicing what you preach and being what you teach, a mother, a father, and a child, then I respect you. I honor you. When there's a light that will come within you, that will shine. It's been on TV and made movies of the Bruce Leroy glow. It attracts respect. And if you ain't got the light and you criticize someone who's born with it, you're being also disrespectful. You need approval. Yeah, I got addicted to it. I had a whole stadium yelling my name. Do you know what that feel like? Do you know what that kind of respect feel like? You ever stood on stage and looked out at a crowd and everybody was paying you some attention and you knew and felt that every ounce of attention that you was being paid was being met with something worthy? Do you know what that kind of respect feel like? respect a hero. Or speaking on something you can't understand. This is the huddle. And if you feel me just as much as you hear me, then you understand. You got it. You get it. Chad, you already know. Black, I'm locked and loaded. We use the word respect so loosely. We use all of these words so loosely. Brother Kamara say, man, sometimes I feel like you be getting it on, but then when you get into all of these words and you get into this, man, sometimes you might lose people. I say, well, let me tell you this, man, and I'm telling you this right now. Listen, when I talk about these words, there was a national televised TV show that was called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And right now, man, in this world, we got fifth graders in our house, sixth graders, seventh graders, people in school in our house. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about when I'm using words and the proper uses of languages to know that these are spells being put on your mind, and if you don't care to know or feel like you need to know, you're being disrespectful to your children. And you probably have been disrespectful to yourself. Because all I'm talking about is shit that I learned in elementary. I just remember. And because I remember, and because it's real in your everyday life, in your practical life, got somebody right now talking about, man, I just want some respect, but they ain't doing nothing admirable to be admired by those that's looking at him to depend on him. He ain't got a spark or a beacon of heroism. But he won't respect. It's real life. I ain't talking make-believe. I ain't talking make-believe. The ultimate respect out here in this world when you go do business and they put Mr. before your name. I taught my children the respect that goes into your name. I showed them the respect that goes into your name. You got to do business. Your name don't mean nothing until you go put it on the line. And you deliver. That's when you start to get respect behind your name. One of the biggest scams amongst black people is fixing your credit. There's no respect on your name. Because you done some unadmirable shit about what people done loaned you and your commitment to pay them back. Ain't no more respect on your name. Nobody approves you. So here come a man that tells you, you can pay me and I can fix your credit. And you're so asinine of how business work because you ain't never operated in the realm of respect, Mr. and Mrs. Now you keep being disrespected by scammers who's playing you on your ignorance. See how that works? So you want to put some respect on your name, you do something that's admired by somebody that depend on you. And accept their approval. That is when this respect happens. You see how that works? See how you gotta know how it works to make it work. And if you don't know how it works, you can't make it work. It's getting worked on you. And you get so frustrated in this world because you tries to be a good person and gives everybody respect, but you get so frustrated in this here world because don't nobody give you none back. Don't nobody respect me. Don't nobody respect me. Great givers make great givers. Love comes from within. Love is like gas. Gas is a fuel that burns to create energy. If your car run out of gas, your car can't go. If you ain't got no love inside yourself, then yourself won't glow. If you ain't got no love within yourself in the form of respect and approval of your own self, you can't go nowhere and take your shoes off because your feet might stink. Come on, man. And I ain't, hey, look, that shit practical as hell. If you ain't got that type of respect for yourself on the inside, you can't give it. You can't give it. And you damn sure ain't gonna receive it. I don't care what people think. You're a fool if you don't care what people think. People's thoughts are what create reality. I'm thinking and you thinking and we thinking. And all our thoughts manifest into actions. And we start to do things. And what we do for each other and around where we doing that, we start to make life what we call living. Your thoughts. In the beginning was the word. Your thoughts. Your thoughts manifest the feelings. We got so many backwards ass narratives. Get out your feelings. Like a man ain't supposed to connect with his feelings. Don't you know your feelings is what make you real? Your feelings turns to your emotions. Your emotions is the energy that gets the moving. When I get to feeling disrespected, I goddamn establish something. I get emotional. You better not make this about weak or strong or good or bad. You better make this about an understanding of how this thing here work so you can work it and it don't always be getting worked on you. So your thoughts, it's what influences. When your energy get to moving. When I think about something, when I look on Facebook and it says, what's on your mind? Those are my thoughts. And when I type those words and I push post, and then when you on Facebook and you read my thoughts and my thoughts make you feel some type of way, don't you understand that that is how it works and that is how I intend for it to work? That is the practicality and actuality of you coming under my spell. Especially if I know it will make you think critical about what you believe. That's what I intend to do. So if you got this twisted thing in your mind that you ain't gonna never worry about what other people think, you better realize your thoughts is in just the same old pool that's making reality. So you better care what you think and what others think around you. And you better understand that approval is necessary. Because one of the most things we want to be more than anything is needed. And we all we got, we all we need. And when someone deems approval to need you, and that follows through respect. That respect is the form of business, relationships, and anything to make you grow. So I ain't just using these words, man. This hero training, man. Identify disrespect and no respect. Know the difference. We all know what disrespect is, but do you even know when someone is giving you respect? Brother respects a woman just by looking at the way her mannerism. And just out of respect, he say, how you doing? She ain't even used to respect. She ain't even truly used to being admired. In her mind, she just done threw on some sweatpants and ain't put no effort. She just running the Family Dollars. If she put effort, she put on a wig, eyelashes, and all other type of shit. But just so now, she just happened to run to the store in her natural self. And one thing about a pretty lady is one who's admired beyond sight of effort. See, a pretty lady don't try to be pretty. That's what a man truly admires. That's why we don't hear the words pretty lady no more. So just in an admirable way, hey, how you doing, ma'am? She don't even know that's respect. She replied with disrespect, an attitude, a gesture to say, don't you speak to me. Yeah. See how you work. Good God almighty. But yeah, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. Respect. Want to give some shout outs. Want to give a shout out, man, to my brother Black, man. I love you, man. Always and forever, brother. We've been in this thing a long time, man. They say a friend, man, a true friend, is just simply somebody you can talk to. And I value that, brother. No matter what I've been through, no matter what you've been through, no matter what we go through, man. We be coming around the mountain when we come. And when we come around that mountain, brother, it's always power, man. And I could just sit down, man, and talk to my brother about anything. And that's real. That's real. Want to give a shout out to Chad. Thank you, Chad, man. Pay some attention all the time, Chad. I appreciate you, brother. Let me give me shout outs right, y'all. Hold on. Want to give a shout out to my brother Stick, my big uncle brother Stick. Got a phone call today. He said, Trav! Felt good, man. Right there on the corner of LaSalle and Beatties Ford, man. Right across from the Family Dollar, man. Charlotte, man. Charlotte born, Charlotte raised, man. I'm Charlotte born, y'all. I'm Charlotte raised. I'm Charlotte born, y'all. I'm Charlotte raised. People talk about Beatties Ford or whatever, and use that, but right there on that corner, man, big time house of style, man. Right beside Tropical Goodies, man. In between them was the car stereo place, man. 5 years straight every day, man. Giving love and getting love right there, man. Pushing that laid back, man. I don't just talk this Charlotte shit, man. I don't just talk this laid back shit, man. If you for real Charlotte, man, you already know what it is, man. But big time house of style, my big uncle Stick called me, man. He say, Trav, boy, I've been checking out that hero training. Boy, you're something else. He say, Trav, hey, boy, all these years ago, man, Trav, they don't know, man. You been raw, man. He said, Trav, you been raw, man. I said, you already know, Stick. And that form of respect hit me, man. I felt that respect, man. And this a man old enough to be my daddy, man, that respected me as a grown man many years ago and cultivated me. So to hear his voice today, man, I want to give a shout out to you, Stick. I want to give a shout out to my nephew, RJ. My brother told me, he say, boy, I'm on cloud 9. I say, why, man? What's going on? He said, boy, I went to RJ school, and the teacher said he above average on everything. And I told my brother about a month or two ago, I was talking to my nephew, and I gave my nephew a hero concept with Teen Wolf, the movie. And he broke the movie down. And I told my brother, I said, brother, your son 8 years old. I said, but let me tell you something right now, man. I said, at 8 years old, man, your brother got more, your son got more intelligence and more critical thinking skills than 75% of people that you're going to ever meet in your life. I said, if he get that and he get the point, right now I can go call 20, 50-year-old people and talk logic and concept and truth, and they cannot get the point that this 8-year-old simply looked at me and said, how can you not see this and understand this, Uncle Trav? I said, brother, your son got them wrong. And he said, boy, I'm on cloud 9. Teacher said, boy, above everything. It's like you're damn near a genius. I said, I told you. I see it in his eyes. I want to give a shout out to my big brother Crump. It's a real special shout out, man. Because when I say, man, I'm talking real life, I ain't talking make believe. When I say I'm talking real life, I ain't talking make believe. Collaboration over competition. Collaboration over competition. Men of destiny. Hero training. Levels of leadership. When me, my big brother, and my big brother Winston come together, with them their children, something happens. It can't be televised. I want to give a shout out to my big brother. My big brother told me, he said, man, I believe in you. Ultimate form of respect. He said, wherever I'm at, my platform is yours. Every time I go see my brother, I see him knowing that there's an opportunity for something greater than me. So there's always somebody powerful at his table. And we talk that talk, and I hero train, and I practice this thing in real life. I'm talking about practice what you preach, and I'm talking about be what you teach. And we watch it work, man. And so when we say this ain't make-believe, we talking real life. I love you, big brother Crump. I believe in you, man. I got your back, man. I'm going to fight this fight with you, man. We all we got, we all we need, man. Want to give a shout out to Bam. These shout outs real, man. Want to give a shout out to my brother Bam, man. Respect. I ain't never known my brother to be mad. My brother say, Trav, I'm mad. I said, why you mad? He said, man, somebody heard me cuss for the first time in my life. I say, who? Say, my mom. It's a powerful story, Bam. I got to tell it, man. I said, what you mean? He said it was about default. You know, the speakerphone. He said, Trav, 44 years, man. I said, what? I said, man, you lying. He said, my kids ain't never heard me cuss. I say, man, you bullshit. He started laughing. Man, I admired that so much. Oh, I respected that so much. We all got our own battles. We all got our own strengths. Man, I admired that. So shout out, brother. Shout out to you, man. That pierced my heart, man. That pierced my heart, man. Fight the fight, brother. We all get one slip up. God, I love you, brother. I'm up out of here, man. We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. We on our 20 and it's 4th and 2. Y'all hold me down. I love you.